This is all part of the plan, right guys?
Serena, report. What's going on here?
Best guess, we're being pulled through some sort of docking system. That alien life form followed us in. We have a significant infestation on the aft quarter.
Forge, get out there and get those things off my ship.
Alright, so
You can requisition troops
Go
from
ahead and
the
build some
airlocks
turrets.
on the deck. If we lose those airlocks, we'll be defenseless.
gonna be honest, missions like these are kind of my favorite because they're just so wacky and balls to the wall. First off against like 3 different factions is pretty cool.
Standing by.
I will admit, however, that
Right away.
Those aliens are dropping
this mission
pods
is a
on the
little
hulls
bit
from
harder
all
than
around us. Keep watch for them.
I'm kind of usually accustomed to,
complete.
mostly because again it's a 3-way brawl. But also on top of this, we gotta survive for as long as possible
complete.
until a laser beam comes around and destroys some structures.
Right away.
On top of this, once we lose these buildings, that's it, they're gone. Turrets will be repaired, but these like airlocks and stuff, they'll be destroyed forever. So we gotta make sure we don't lose them, because once we do, we're kind of
Light
fucked.
'em up. On the way. On the way. Right away.
Turret complete.
We're going. We're going. We're going. Standing by. We're going. We're going.
Turret complete.
Alright, so what we gotta do is just destroy these nests and we'll be just fine. Let's see. This hit air units? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just go ahead and upgrade the Hornets really quick.
Standing by.
Turret complete.
We're going.
Oh, actually, I think the
resources
airlocks heal up
required.
my infantry.
On the way.
Alien population on the hull is increasing, and the structure is reacting. More of those drones inbound, too.
Got it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to move some guys.
On the way.
Turret improved. Turret improved.
Without the turrets, we're probably good as dead, actually. We absolutely need them in order to survive.
We're going. Got it. Light 'em up. Hitching a ride. Standing by. We're going. Got it. We're going. Got it.
Wingman. Research.
Okay, we got Wingman. That should help us out a little bit more. Could push this, like, flood defensive structure. In fact, we're probably going to do that.
On the way.
Turret complete.
Right away. Standing by.
No, they don't automatically heal. My bad.
We're going.
Not from the
We're
airlocks.
going.
Problem is that we don't get access to scorpions, and scorpions are really, really, really good against
On the way. On the way.
the usual problem flood units.
On the way.
So we really don't have our full suite at our disposal
Turret
here.
complete.
Got it.
We do have Hornets, however. So
More
that's good.
resources required.
We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. I'll get it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Orders prepped and flying.
All units.
Got it. Easily done. Flamethrower, good to go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to really push down our units really quick.
Flamethrower, ready to burn. Burn it up. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Yes.
Okay, pretty good stuff.
Got it. We're going.
Not getting killed yet. That's nice. Turrets over here are blocking the way.
Regenerate healing target.
More resources required.
Standing by.
Yeah, things are gonna get pretty insane, honestly.
Napalm adherent research.
Yes. On my
Turret
way.
improved.
On my way. Got it. On the way. On the way.
Decontamination sequence
Oh.
commencing.
Right away.
Yeah, so this is why we don't need to push that much into the flood bases.
Sergeant Forge, get your men into the airlocks.
The,
Something very bad is
A
coming.
giant energy field just like kills everything.
Right away. Right away. On the way.
The energy field is reacting to the aliens. It's trying to clean our hull. Take cover out there.
Turret complete.
Captain, if our air units fly through the ring in the opposite direction, it will minimize damage.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, so you heard him.
On my way.
Just gotta fly in the opposite direction. So, this way! And all flood units should be kinda dead.
The drones and the cleansing rings seem to be able to remove the aliens if they're already damaged.
Resources required.
Ah, if they're already damaged, okay.
Turret improved.
On my way. On my way.
Turret complete.
Got it. Right away.
Alright, so these guys are kinda covered.
All units.
You know what, actually I'm gonna send in Sergeant Forge to deal with this area really quick.
Turret complete. Turret complete.
Pushing
All
down
units.
here is going to be an issue, but not something we can't handle. In fact, we could probably do it if we just push hard enough.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Turret complete.
With all our turret
Okay.
support and these hornets here, I think we could do it.
We're going.
All units.
We're going. We're going. Got it. Easily done. Got it. Easily done.
All units.
On my way. Got it.
Oh, no, no, no. Never mind, never mind, never mind.
Got it.
I have completely underestimated the flood cloud.
Got it.
Yeah, we're not going to do jack shit right now. I'm so glad I didn't push as much as I did.
Regeneration aborted.
Well, as much as I was going to.
Regenerate healing target. Too easy.
Security barrier breached. High-order infection detected. Unidentified alien intrusion detected. Initiating Stage 3 defense protocols.
Got it. Got it.
Bad news. I intercepted a signal from the alien AI. Those drones have declared us a threat and are massing behind us.
Got it.
All units.
Got it.
At this
Got
point,
it.
what isn't considering us a threat? Seems like the list just gets longer and longer and longer and longer and longer and longer.
Got it.
All units.
Got it. Got it.
Really,
Got it.
the major like advice I would give is
Got it. Got
just like don't make any stupid
Got it.
pushes and
it. You got it.
Forge
keep building
back up.
turrets.
Regeneration, healing target.
That's all I could say.
Turret complete.
On the way. On the way. Got it. Got it. On my way. On my way.
Turret complete. More resources required.
On my way. On my way. On my way.
Decontamination sequence commencing.
You got it. Take cover. Another cleansing wave is coming. Too easy.
Yeah, last time I did this mission, I fucked up by basically losing my airlock.
On the way.
And again, once you lose like certain buildings, you're kind of fucked.
On my way. On my way. Hornet prepped and flying. On my way. On the 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 way. Begin healing target.
Alright, so everything should be kind of like weakened up a little bit, which is nice. Unfortunately, the turrets also die as well, so that's not good.
Got it. On the way. On the way. On the way.
Turret complete.
On my way. On my way. On my way.
Turret complete. Turret complete. All units.
Alright.
On my way. On my way. On my way.
Yeah, I remember a while back I was like, we need a Sentinel race. Now that I know what the Prometheans are, we might as well just get a Promethean race.
On my way. Hornet attacking. Hornet attacking. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way.
Turret complete. All units.
On my way.
Turret improved.
On the way. You got it. You got it.
God, look at this. They're all kind of like glitched out over there.
Turret complete.
I'm glad they're firing at those guys instead, though.
On my way.
More resources
On my
required.
way. Hornet attacking.
Oh, that's weird. The sound effects kind of
On
went
the
away.
way.
Oh well.
On the way. Hornet attacking. On my way. Hornet attacking. On my way. On my
And
way.
yeah,
On
they
my way.
were able to snipe
On
that.
my way.
All units.
It goes without saying, but Sentinels are
Turret
really
complete.
powerful, and wherever they go, they just
We're
go.
going. We're going. You got it. You got it. On my way.
The sounds are kind of gone in some periods, which is
way.
kind of weird.
Too
I
easy.
wonder if I can like
Hornet in the air.
grab a Sentinel. I don't think so.
On my way. Regenerate healing target. On my way. Firing!
Yes?
On my way. Hornet up.
Hmm. Actually, I could hit the sides now that I think about it.
All units.
You let me heal up really quick?
We're going. We're going.
All units.
On my way. On my way. Hornet attacking. Hornet attacking.
Yeah, I thought it would be attacked by a spore cloud, but nope.
Hornet attacking. On my way. On my way. On my way. Hornet attacking.
All units.
What spawned that spore cloud anyway? It was like one of these buildings over there.
Turret complete.
On my way. Hornet attacking.
Decontamination sequence commencing.
Way.
All units.
The ring is back.
The ring is back.
We're going.
All units.
On my way.
All units.
On my way. On my way.
More resources required. All units.
On my way. On the way. Take him down.
Forge
Ah.
is down.
Who cares about Forge?
All units.
On my way. Hornet attacking.
Turret complete.
Yeah, let's try to limit the amount of flood that come into
You
us.
got it. You got it. You got it. targets.
All units.
On my way.
All units.
On my way.
I wonder if we
On
can
my
push
way.
in now.
On my way. On my way. On my way. We're going. Light 'em up. We're going.
It
Turret
seems as
complete.
though actually we're gonna be just fine.
We're going.
All units.
On my way.
2 vultures have just finished repairs. They're yours to command.
Where are you, vultures? Yes.
All units.
On my way. We're going. On my
Unfortunately,
way.
I think we're gonna win before the vultures even come, so there's that.
On my way.
All units.
On my way. Regenerate healing targets.
Now this is kind of stupid easy.
Standing by.
More resources required.
You got it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the
Turret
ring
complete.
still.
Turret complete. Turret
A little bit
complete.
unfortunate, but oh well.
Turret improved. All units.
There now. On my way.
God, I love the vulture sound effect. It's so boomy.
Turret improved.
I think there's like 2 missions where we're on top of the
All units.
Spirit of Fire, this mission included.
Frosty.
Turret complete. All units.
Ordered attack. Ordered attack. On my way.
All units.
Coming around.
More resources required.
Yeah, the sound effect for the vultures is really dope. Alright.
More resources required.
Standing by. Standing by.
God, 3-star flamethrowers. Now that's what I'm talking
Forge
about.
is back up.
Yes. On the way. Where to? Barrage away. Barrage launch.
We'll just make sure everything dies.
Turret improved.
Inbound.
Turret improved.
Decontamination sequence commencing.
You got it.
Take cover.
On my way. On my
All
way.
units.
Hold on, I have an idea.
On my way. Full speed. On our
It
way.
removes dormant flood nests, and I just realized that these guys are still
All
alive.
units.
Which is kind of bold because
Chaff pods
Sentinels
research.
went there, but whatever.
Ordered attack. On my way.
So we gotta make sure these guys stay dormant.
On my way. Yes, sir.
Ready to lay down
Going there now. On the way. On the
All
way.
units.
Full speed. On my way.
Oh, I moved the
We're going.
flamethrowers to doom,
We're
I think.
going.
All units.
Yeah, whatever, they
On
survived.
my way. On my way. On my way.
Any mission which allows me to use
On my
vultures is a
way.
good mission,
On
in my
my way.
opinion.
On my way.
Got it. Got it.
Coming around. Give me a target. On my way.
Got it.
On my way.
Oh, so you gotta
On
get on
my
that
way.
vulture?
Yes. Got it. 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 Got
Oh,
it.
On my way.
quite weird, alright.
Regenerate healing target.
Yes. Got it.
On my way.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Alright, whatever. What are we waiting for
units.
exactly?
Prepped and flying. Got it.
I'm just still waiting for, like, the rings to pass.
Hornet, good to go.
All units.
Mopping them up. Engines up. On my way.
All units.
On my way.
All units.
On my way.
Turret complete. Turret
Alright, that should
complete.
fix everything right
Turret
now.
complete.
All clear.
There we
All
go.
clean.
Serena, maximum power to the engines. Get us out of here.
Where's that mission where we have to defend Spirit of Fire against with Cyclopses and stuff? Oh, I think it's the next one actually. Anyway, see you guys next time in the next one. Bye bye.